Hey everybody, welcome back to Popit Academy. Today's lesson that we're doing is connectors. Now this is the last for basically term 1 as far as Popit Academy goes. Let me actually position myself here. And this is probably one of the most interesting ones, especially if you don't understand string physics.
Let us talk about connectors.
I'd rather not.
You'll find connectors.
So I'm gonna explain what he's talking about. He's basically like, oh, you can connect things. So basically, go to your tools bag, get a rod out. Now rods are usually if you want something sturdy and you don't want it like to flow all over the place, unless you do want it to flow all over the place, because it does have a stiff thing where you can make it wobble around, but I wouldn't recommend it. So make that about, I'd say about 1 or 2. It doesn't really matter. I'll go 2, just for some extra room. And hold down the button, and you go across like that. Pretty simple. And the next one up, I believe this is string.
Next, we have all connectors can be. You might want to when you're.
Yeah, and basically string is like you notice if you want to have a little bit more flexible and roam around. So why we're using string to pull this up, I don't know. You can adjust the length like I did to the other one. But as you can see, I can't get up there because I forgot to place myself on there before I placed the string. Okay, so let me tweak the thing. And if you want to get that prize bubble, put it to about, I'd say 15 for a safe advantage. Could be less if you're feeling generous. Okay, this is going to be another string thing. Grab that. Grab that. Basically, this is what string is usually used for, so that this thing can wobble freely back in place. String is usually basically a rod that isn't stiff at all. So if you don't feel like adjusting stiffness, then just choose a string, honestly. I'm not the best at explaining this, but I understand some things.
Next, bring up the
spring rods and string are pretty interesting. Like they're the simplest of the things. The last one they'll introduce later is elastic, but spring is basically if you want to sit there and basically, what is it? Oh, see, I made it not stiff and it just broke it. So for this one, I want to make it stiff so that it can go over there. Up. Well, that was it was already stiff apparently. I want to increase the strength. Okay, that was my bad. Because it now is able to hold more of the mass in there. It basically has to do with physics, where it basically holds more of the mass in the ball. Yeah. The object that the ball bounces onto is able to take the mass and basically spit it out at a faster force. Oh my god. I wasn't the best at physics when I'm in high school. I know that's a real shock to some people listening in on this with the way I talk.
Connectors, but also attach it to the ceiling and the sponge here. Just observe the elastic tweak menu.
Yeah, it basically has, as you can see, the elastic has length and strength, but it does not have stiff. So it's basically always stiff. Stiff. It's basically like the string, only stiff all the time. Well, not stiff, but it has strength. So each has their own advantage, how you go about doing it. And pretty sure we'll get to a race here soon. Spoilers, there's a race to test your creative mind. Give me those prize bubbles. Yeah, they taste so good. Tasty, tasty prize bubbles. Okay, make sure you just bounce there.
So there you have it, all 4 connectors.
And now he's gonna be like, how fast can you go? And if you want, you can adjust the spring there to get those. But I don't feel like it. Let's do elastic for here to get this up. Try to use all 4 if I can. get the chance to. Okay, we want to put at 100% also. Okay, go to about 22. By the way, we're not racing here, so don't think we are. Lower this. Whoa, whoa. Okay. Don't change that to not stiff unless you want to try and die. So we're gonna use rods here for this because they're the stiffest option we can get to. I mean, you could use springs also. They probably want you to use springs here, honestly, but I have patience problems. Okay, let's see. I'll try string here. I don't know how well that's gonna work, to be quite honest. Okay. Look, I would not use string there, honestly. Unless you like a death wish, I'm just gonna finish the race.
Look at you go!
I did that better than when I first played this. This was a difficult one for me. Oh, I gotta put on my graduate uniform. Where's my graduate cap? My graduation outfit. Ah, yeah.
Say free!
Hey, I didn't even smile yet. Da Vinci was in my way. Someone raced to the end for that. They're probably just like, we. Oh, I did pretty decent, I guess. So anyways, that's it for Term 1 of Popit Academy. Join me some other time, some other episode, some other day for another Popit Academy.